Greetings. Welcome back to Darren Bernard's Poor Boy Crafts. Today, we're going to embark on a long and arduous journey. We are going to create a mountain terrain. This is going to be by far one of my longest and most expensive builds. Now, when I say expensive, remember, I'm still a poor boy, so this will probably run about $15 to $20 building this. But so this is definitely my most expensive, because normally it's about anywhere from $3 to $5 when I build something. But this one is a pretty big build. It's going to take a little while. It'll probably take me all week to make it. So we'll be putting up videos all week to build this. So if you like what you see, hit that like button. Subscribe really helps out my channel, and share to all your friends and family. Really help my channel to get some more subscribers, and I appreciate everything y'all do. So let's get right to it and start the build. I have done some things to help out and to help me get started. So I've already made some cuts. So first of all, we are going to make the base, and I'm using tongue depressors. I picked up a whole mess of them at a yard sale for like $1, but you can get some. You can get these at Dollar Tree for $1.25 for a whole mess of them. But I'm going to make a frame. Okay, so really, I've cut one. I basically just cut the ends off of it, and then I'm going to just glue these together. Just cut that off. That's going to be my top. So I'm going to take my glue gun here. Just kind of put that together. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just going to try to get it close as possible. A little bit of glue there and there. There we go. Just like that. Creating a frame. Now I'm going to fill this frame in with scrap pieces of foam board. Just like it. Let me find a good piece here. This looks like my best piece. So just going to fill that in with a scrap piece of foam board, just like that. Now I'm going to do this 8 times and be ready. Okay, I finished all eight of them. Right here they all are. Now I've trimmed up some of them. We're going to trim up a few more. Right around the top here, kind of want to trim these straight. And just trim them a bit. Just like that. You don't have to trim all of them, but just trim them a bit. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. If you'll notice, they don't quite match up, but that doesn't matter, because what we're going to build is an octagon. Okay, so we're going to take 2 of them, and we're just going to glue the top. Just like that. Just going to glue the top. Then we're going to take the next one. Glue that. And we're going to continue around till we have an octagon. Okay, we have put it together now. I put it on my Lazy Susan so that I can be ready for the next couple of steps. I've also put down a piece of freezer paper. Now, if you don't have this, you can always put down newspaper. It's actually a cheaper way to go. I just put that down because that's what I had handy. So, now if you notice, this is kind of flimsy, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. But right now, we got that. It is drying, so we're going to actually set it aside for right now. And we're going to work on the second layer. I've already did the cuts for it. The tops, I actually cut a little bit smaller. The bottoms, I cut to match the tops of the first one, of the top of the first base. So, them are already cut. These are the sides. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to nip about an inch off the top of all of the sides. So, just so I can have a little bit of uniformity, I'm going to go ahead and mark all of these and cut them. All right, I got them cut down. So now we're going to take one bottom, one top, and two sides. So we have 8, 8, and 16. That's the numbers. Make sure that your circle is on the bottom. This will be the bottoms. That'll give you some uniformity so you'll be able to tell the difference. A little bit of glue on there. Just like that. Now you'll have a little bit of a turn or a lean to it. And then you'll have to trim some edges. But there you go. Now we're going to go ahead and put all these together. Okay, we got all of them made up. So now we're going to put the backing in them. Just a lot of scrap, just like this. I went ahead and put it in the other 7. So now we got all 7 of them in here, or all 8 of them. Now we're going to create another octagon. Let me get my other thing in here while my wife zooms this back out. We're going to create another one right on top of here. First thing we'll do is we'll glue 2 of them together to create a good corner. And then I'm going to glue the bottoms here so that they stick onto here. And I'm going to hold them there until it dries. This will give us a good framework to start with. Okay, just like that. And then we'll just turn around our little Lazy Susan. The Lazy Susan makes it a whole lot easier. Now, if you ain't got this, you can always just walk around your build. And see, that's why I said put the little bows here on the bottom, because that'll help you hook to the bottom of your first layer. Now, if they don't quite add up, it doesn't matter, because the last one we put on, we can actually carve down if we need to. There we go. I mean, they're not going to fit exactly together, but as you go around, you'll see that you'll have some flat areas, some built-in areas, but you know, this is a mountain, so that will come into play. Whoop, that one fell in. Gotta hold it till it's dry, Darren. Hold it till it's dry. Go, one more to place in there. Ow, son of a gun. I burnt myself. There we go. Now we have our frame. Now, here comes the expensive part of the build. Foam spray. Insulating foam spray. This costs $3.88 a can at Walmart. Now you're going to need about 3 cans of this. So like I said, this is where your $15, because with tax it's about $4.50. So 3 cans of it, almost $15. So what you're going to do is just spray foam all the way around this thing, all the way up to the top. We're going to go ahead and do that and then let it dry. Alrighty, we've spray foamed all the way around it, and then I kind of cut off the top here to make it flat using my large razor knife, just going around the top all the way around it to flatten it out. A little bit more there. Now this stuff does expand. So now the bottom, like I said, I just went around it just like this, and then when I got to the middle one, I went up and down. It created a different texture. Now that ain't really going to matter much, because after I carve it down, we're going to lose a lot of this, and then I'll sand it down. Now for the top here, we're going to go a different route. You'll need to get a box about 12 inches by 12 inches, about 4 inches deep. Fill it about half full of your spray foam insulation. Let it set. Now that'll take about 48 hours to dry. This only took a couple of hours to dry. But the other one will take about 48 hours. Like I said, I did do some preparations, and I went ahead and done that. Here's what you'll end up with when you do that. Like I said, it takes about 48 hours to dry. But that'll be your cap. Now again, we'll do some cutting on this to get it to go properly. Because what we want to do is make sure that it covers your entirety here as much as possible. Okay, that's pretty much where we want it. So I'm going to go up. Then I'm going to take my spray foam. I'm going to go around it. And I'm going to squish this on it. This will actually act as a sealant and seal it into place. Using my finger, I'm going to kind of smooth it in a bit. Now, like I said, that will expand. So now I got it all over my hands, which is kind of messy. Now that'll take a couple hours to dry. Give me just a second. Okay, it's a little dry, so I'm going to go ahead and do some trimming. I'm just going to trim off the corners here so that it don't look so square. Still a little wet. I didn't quite give it a couple hours to dry. Okay. On the next video, I'm going to be flattening this off at the top here. We'll be doing a lot of stuff to the top, then make it a little bit taller, and then doing some sanding. But this is the first part of it. This is beginning to take shape, looking real good. But like I said, this is going to be the longest build I've ever done. But go ahead and thank you for tuning in. Remember, if you like what you see, hit that like button and share it to all your friends so we can get out there. And I'll see you in the next one. And enjoy the day.